Hi, and welcome to the Rock and Roll Gear Show. Today we're going to talk about these little things. In fact, that particular little thing, it's a looper pedal, and why I think if you haven't got one yet, you should get into one. Absolutely incredible. Stick around. By the way, not a paid promotion. I paid for that with my own money. I just want to spread the word as to why I think these are absolutely blinking fantastic.
Okay, so here's a quick walk around the pedal. So the controls that you have on the front, there is a volume control. That controls the volume of the playback of the loops that you've recorded. This is the foot switch function button, so you can start, stop and delete various loops that you've put into the machine. There's two other buttons here which are multifunction. They scroll between the banks. There are 9 banks of loops that you can store on this machine, and you can scroll between them with those. They serve another function which is pretty impressive. Hold those buttons down together simultaneously and you'll get a guitar tuner. On this side you can see just about there where my pencil's pointing, that's the input jack. The signal flow goes this way. As you can see, there's the arrow saying signal flow that way. There's another little arrow indicating that this is going out to the amplifier. On the side of the pedal there is a USB jack. That's a really important thing and an interesting function. So if you really like the loops that you've created and you want to download them so you can put them into your DAW for further mixing and production, then you can do so by downloading it via that USB into computer. Conversely, if you've got things that you want to upload into your looper pedal, then you can do so via the USB. So you can drag things back from the PC back into the looper. Really useful function. It operates on a 9-volt standard 9-volt power supply. Same thing you can find on any guitar pedal. It doesn't come with one of those, so you need to source your own. You probably already got one. It's a pretty standard sort of 9-volt supply. That's the basic walk around. Now next I'm going to get into the features, what it does and what it can offer you.
Okay guys, hope you're ready for this. The guitar's plugged in, the Legato looper's plugged into the amp, the power supply's in there. If you take a look at the pedal right now, this is what's going to be looking at you when you get it all rigged up. There's a LED number 1. All that tells you is that you're in bank number 1, bank 1 of 9. 9 total loops that you can have in the machine, unlimited overdubs, 40 minutes total recording time. So, how do you get the thing to start? Very simple. You hit the foot switch simultaneously that you start playing. And that's what I'm going to do right now. So, I'm going to count myself in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple as that. Now I can play over the top of it. I got carried away then. But if I want to stop the loop, it's a double tap, and I want to play over the top and record it, you do this. So you start the loop, press it again. It's turned red, we can now record. Let's go. Again stops that recording. Let's stop it all together. Brilliant. So we've now got our rhythm. We've now got a bit of lead over the top. Something you've written, something you're learning, whatever that's going to be. And I quite enjoy doing this. So let's beef it up a bit more. And you can't get more beefy than a bass. So let's get a bit of beefy bass on there. Okay. Ready to go. So we're going to do the same thing again. I'm going to start the loop, then hit the pedal again so that the LEDs turn red. When they turn red, you're recording. Turn the sound off on the bass. Okay. Ready and steady, here we go. we've got a complete loop in there, and you can play that, record it into your DAW, save it on your computer, leave it in there to record at a later point of rehearsal or in a gig or however you want to use the loop. Absolutely brilliant. I think if you haven't got one, you're missing out. You know, guitars are a funny old thing because they're very personal, very subjective. You know, one person might like this particular pedal, one person might like that particular guitar, you know, but we've all got different tastes. But there's a few things which I think we could all agree on, whether you played country, reggae, jazz, fusion, heavy metal, whatever it is. And there are some bits of kit which transcend all genres, they transcend all styles of playing and all levels of ability. And this is one of those pieces of kit, you know. You can, as a pro, you'll get loads of use out of one of these if you apply yourself to it. As an amateur or as a beginner, you can use this as a learning tool to build up tracks and things that you can then download into your DAW for further production. Really, really, really good. I think we could all agree on that. And for the price, you know, it's unarguable with £33 roughly on eBay, new. You know, you don't get much for £33 in the guitar world these days. But this is one of those things, and it's staying on my pedal board. This is one of those things which I'm keeping for good. Thanks for watching. As always, like and subscribe. It's been a pleasure doing this video, and look forward to seeing you on the next edition of the Rock and Roll Gear Show.